Well, a very good morning, and as you've said, this is the famous Jubilee Fish Market in Kisumu, and this is a one-stop shop for fish, both coming from Lake Victoria and also, for the last 4 years, this has been also the destination for fish imported from majorly the China. So what is happening is that from the information that we've got so far, there have been two major importers. That's the Alpha Group, that's for the seafood company, and also we have got the Migingo Fish, two importers of fish from China, and these are majorly tilapia fish, which is very popular here. So the information that we've got is that the last importation that was made was in December, and following the outbreak of coronavirus that is fast spreading into different countries around the globe, there have been that halting of the importation of fish from China, which means that whatever is being sold right now is just but what is there in the stores, and which is very fast running out. I spoke with some of these importers who were not authorized to speak to the media, and so they spoke to me on condition of anonymity, and they say that it is very difficult for any further importation to be done given the kind of scenario that we have that has been occasioned by the outbreak of coronavirus. So both the Migingo Fish, which is owned by a Kenyan, and also the Alpha Group, which is also owned by, of course, Kenyans of Indian origin, they've both halted their supplies, the importation of Chinese fish. So according to the 2019 budget policy statement, our consumption as a country is about 500,000 tons of fish in a year, and this is against 180,000 tons according to 2019 budget policy statement. This means that we are producing like less than half of what we need to consume in a year. So very quickly, I'll be speaking with one of the representatives here of at this particular fish market. It's unfortunate that she isn't available, but from the pictures that we have, Dan could show us some of the pictures. Like this one here is the Migingo Supplies, which is one of the supplies, which is one of the companies that's been supplying fish, importing fish from China. And then apart from this, we also have the Alpha Group from the seafoods company. So Brenda, what this means is that we are facing shortage. I'll be speaking with one of the traders here in a short while. But what this means is that we'll be having a shortage because according to the statistics that we have, in 2016, for example, Lake Victoria produced 90.7% of the local harvest, not what we need to consume. And out of this, only about 30% was tilapia fish, which is most popular here. And then in 2016, we also had China producing contributing 68% of fish, total fish imports. So this is the kind of scenario that moving forward, we will be staring at a possibility of having serious deficit when it comes to the production of fish. Remember, this is one region that is very much popular with fish, and we are just right in time to have Jacqueline Nyaboro. Jacqueline is one of the traders here and an official right here at the Jubilee Fish Market. And Jacqueline, we are discussing the possibility of having a serious shortage of fish. Remember, this is one destination for both the fish from Lake Victoria and also the fish that has been imported. So take us through, maybe in terms of quantities, which one is normally more than the other one when it comes to the what is sold here in a day. You can just brief us on really the numbers without going into the details, whether we normally have more of the fish from China or more from the lake being sold here.
Good morning. Thank you very much. My name is Jacqueline Nyaboro, the organizing secretary of Fresh Fish Market. Thank you very much for coming to the fish market. First of all, what I want to say on the side of fish, now that we have let's talk about the coronavirus. We've had the president saying yesterday that all the schools to be closed, including wherever place people are gathering, it's supposed to be called off. So at the moment, when you come to the fish market, you see that we have a scarcity of fish. On the other side, we always have the caged fish. At the same time, we always have the China fish. But on the side of the China fish, now that the coronavirus has bring the problem concerning the breakout, so the we can say that the turnout is going to be low, and we are asking those people who are giving us fish on the side of the lake and on the side of those with the cage fish to give us fish, because this is the only thing that we can use to keep our family going. And on the other side, now that we have the scarcity of the fish and we see that the corona is bringing problem to us as people in Kenya, what I want to ask the county government at the same time with our president is that we see on how we can calm down the coronavirus by doing all that is expected from us, so that when we hear that everything is okay, I know that the supply will go up.
And yesterday the president gave a directive to the competition authority asking for those who are involved in various businesses not to really arbitrarily increase the prices, that they'll be monitoring of that. But you see, in this industry, this is one area whereby regulating a price is very difficult. So, Jacqueline, do you think that with this kind of a situation, are we likely to have the rising prices of tilapia fish, which is most popular here?
What I can say that on the side of the price, it will depend with the person who is bringing the fish, because here in the market the price always fluctuates. There are times when the price goes up and there are times when the price goes down. At the moment when you hear that the president has said that everything is calmed, on the side of the price will go up. So even if we say that we stop the price hiking of the price, we will hike it. Yeah.
And still on matters corona, Jacqueline, you as traders here, are you really sensitized enough on what you need to do to stop the spread of the coronavirus, even as you go about your business right here at the fish market?
Yes, as we as businessmen and women, the way the president talked yesterday, in the morning when we came here, we asked each and every person to, whenever you talk to a person, we greet them, you have to wash your hands. At the same time, we don't want this gathering. So the problem is that when we gather here as those people who are selling fish. And the problem will be when you say that we stop the gathering. So we don't know, we as business women and men, what will we do? Because here is where we get our daily bread so that we can give our children. And now that the children are coming from the school, we don't know what we are going to do. So as the organization, we are asking the members and those people who are working with us so that they can come by washing their hands, using the detergent, so that we can calm the coronavirus.
Well, thank you very much, and very well put, Jacqueline, for your detailed explanation on what is going on here, the shifting of business here, and also how that the coronavirus scare has really affected the business here. She's mentioned that this is one-stop shop for both fish from the cage fish farmers on the Lake Victoria, and also those who are in various ponds, and also like, the fish from the natural setup, that's the lake, the traditional, the conventional fishing, and also the fish imports from China, which is largely the famous tilapia fish. And of course, this is a very difficult situation for them. Remember, we are not supposed to have really big gatherings, but this is one place where for the business to take place, we must have the crowd haggling of prices between the traders and the buyers. This is where we stop it, Brenda, the situation as it is, unless you have got some question, Brenda.
No, Kevin Ogutu, I don't have questions for you because you've covered everything, you know, within that interview that you had with Lady right there, where fishmongers are conducting the business, but also raising concern concerning shortage of fish from China. Taking us to another commercial break here on KTN News Center, but we still have a lot lined up for you.